Hey folks, Jason Lipoff. I wanted to talk to you real briefly about scripts and objections, just real quickly. Because a lot of you coaches, a lot of you new coaches, you got all this fire, this motivation, you're just all pumped up. People are asking you about Shakeology, what are you doing, blah, blah, blah. And you don't want to waste any time, you want to get them going. The point is that a lot of times our instinct is to kind of just tell them what we're doing and they should jump on board. And they may not care about the price or anything like that. But the point of those scripts is really just to help you back up and take a step back and ask the questions to find out what their needs are. Because when you start talking to people that you don't know, that you're really just establishing relationships and you want to see if you may be able to bring value into somebody else's life, not only do you have to ask all the right questions to find out what their needs are, but then you also have to remember that you don't make the recommendation, that you give them several options based on the answers that they give you, and then you let them make the decision. But you basically, the idea is through establishing the relationship and asking all those questions, that is all establishing value. And so that they actually care and they actually believe that you are there in their best interest. So what I do with my personally sponsored coaches is that first challenge is we ask you to find, I mean, besides making your contact list of several hundred people, is you want to find at least 2 to 3 people, and I say 2 to 3, not anymore, because you want to just concentrate on 2 to 3 to start, that want to join you in this challenge. So you may be inclined, they may totally trust you, but practice and really help them. So if you're a brand new coach and you're a new challenger, then you want to be honest with them with what enticed you to get going, and what about maybe myself, what you really liked about it. You really want to really kind of pump up your upline, just like I would be pumping up all of you guys. And then the next thing is that you want to really just kind of tell them, oh, this has just been amazing, we love the community, I just started. Or if you've had a transformation, you can use that as a testimonial. But then you say, hey, real quickly, let me just ask you a couple of questions just so I know that, what would be the best fit for you. That'll also disarm if they kind of give you an objection right away about price, or they want to ask you about price. So you don't want to tell them anything. You need to establish that, hey, listen, this isn't about price. I gotta find out. I don't even know what price it is. I don't even know if this program is for you. That's kind of what you're thinking. But let me ask some questions to see if this fits, that this will be up your alley. So I'll ask some different questions about, I'm not going into this now. We can send you the Woofu form. But whether you do it live on Woofu, through Facebook message, you're asking them questions about nutrition, about fitness, about time management, obstacles, things that try and prevent the objection before it happens. And so that, type of exercise they like, so that you have to ask enough questions that you can give them 2 or 3 choices of fitness programs that may be really good for them. And maybe, right now there isn't a fitness program, and you're recommending more like an eating challenge and Facebook and Shakeology or whatever it is. But the point is the success comes in them knowing that you've got their back and that this is a community that is going to make them happy. And that's so important because we live in a life where everybody's just so overwhelmed. So there are, all of this, the support and, of course, the diet, the fitness and nutrition, all that good stuff, is the success comes in all of us doing it together. And that you also want to pump them up, fire them up. So for instance, for our next challenge, you also want to let them know once they commit, once they, let you know like what program that they like best. You send them a couple third-party tools. And after you send them the third-party tools and they let you know which one, and again you're super motivated and you're telling them what you'd recommend, then they give you the recommendation, and then from there you go ahead and you ask for their flavor of Shakeology, maybe tell them your favorite flavors, and then you will walk them through everything. I would recommend, you also want to be honest with them and let them know that you're brand new. So guess what? You're going to have your upline kind of walk through with you the first time, because again, it is very humbling, but it's very important that you let them know that you don't know everything, and that for the first time, because you're an apprentice coach, that your upline is going to walk through this with you. I'm always happy to get on the phone with anybody, and your sponsor's happy to get on the phone. So you always want to make sure, as soon as you get going, people start asking you those questions, is that you always want to stop. Have I asked all the questions? Have I established the value of this amazing community, of this challenge pack, so that you are really well attuned into what it is that they need? Okay, guys, I hope that helps. On Monday, I know that we're starting our first challenge. We're doing a 30-day challenge. That first 7 days is prep week. Gives people time to get their programs and everything, and that you got their back all along the way. For that first prep week, they're going to be emptying out their fridge. They're going to plug in every day, get a little motivation. Everyone's going to do a video intro, get to know each other. I mean, this is awesome. It's 30 days of awesomeness. So I hope that helped, guys. Have a good one.